Uh, hey fellas, welcome. Wow, what a shit intro. Let me just welcome back, fellas. Welcome back to day 170 out of 365. We're uploading a video every single day, talking to you guys, just chatting, telling me, saying it how it is, telling people how I feel, and what I should do to make myself feel better. Today I am fucking high on alert. I am stressed. I am scared. I am crashing out, frankly put. I'm fucking crashing out, and let's get into it. Why the fuck am I crashing out? Well, fellas, coach replacements. This is a beautiful thing Victoria does. The beautiful fucking state of Victoria. Coach replacements. Oh, boo-hoo, you're crying about trains. I'm upset that my already hour-and-a-half long journey is going to be extended by 3 hours every single day. Both ways. An hour and a half both ways. So 3 hours extra in total on top of the 3 hours I'm already doing. Yes, that means 6 hours of my day are going to be going to and from work. This sucks. Essentially, it's what Victoria does all the time when they want to upgrade the train system. Do they ever do it? I don't know. It took them many, many years to add one extra rail. Who knows what they're fucking doing this time? That's reason one. Down, out of the way. It's gone. It's dust in the wind, fellas. I'm only going to have to wake up even earlier every day. And I'm really tired. I'm very, very tired. I'm very tired. I've not taken care of myself properly, sleep-wise, and I am very tired. I've only got about 5 to 6 hours of sleep for the past week or so. Yeah, about a week. I mean, I do it often. I just go to bed a bit too late and have to stop because I end up getting just really tired, and I get frustrated and agitated when I'm tired because I just don't have. I don't got much energy anymore. Next reason. Tomorrow is a breakup party. It's Friday, tomorrow's Thursday today. Tomorrow on Friday after work at about 7:30 is going to be a breakup party. Or a going away party. One of the technicians at my workplace has left. He was, working in the company for a very long time. And he was my favorite. So it sucks that he's leaving. One, because I'm losing a good friend at work, and two, it is infuriating that I don't have a license. Again, it's created another issue. Not having my license has created an unfathomable amount of issues and emotional stresses on many people. Now, what the fuck am I saying? Continuing on. So, since it's coaches tomorrow, there's no point in me going home after my job because I will. Okay, well, okay. Pause. My friends are also doing something, and I've been speaking to my partner all week about seeing her on a Friday. So, I mean, it's just unfortunate in the ways that I can't be in multiple places at once because I haven't been to any of these work breakups yet, not one. I always get invited. I always get really pressured into going. I usually say no, but for the last two, this one included, so last one and then this one, I said I was going to go because I haven't gone to any of the work functions yet. I've been working at my new job for about 7 months now, and I haven't been to a single thing outside of work, which it doesn't really matter, right? But if I'm going to be here for a long time, it'd be good to bond. And I mean, it always just causes problems anyway. You know, I feel like as fellas, we have to, you know, get used to being made fun of and, you know, being laughed at, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, not going creates issues like that, right? Um, and since it's my favorite technician, he really, really, really fucking wants me to go. And, you know, he's been probably I'd say my best friend at work. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, probably. And, so it is sad that he's leaving as well. Like, it is quite sad. Um, and yeah, stresses, work, breakup party, can't be in both places at once. And it's going to create a lot of issues. Me not going, I'm going to get, you know, made fun of even more because each time, you know, you don't do it, it goes up by one. So there's this other fella at work who he's the guy that organizes it, and he always asks me if I'm coming. And when I don't go, he's like, "You said you were coming, bro. You lied to me. Why are you lying to me? What's up? Blah 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 blah, etc." So major problem there. Major problem in that this guy would be angry at me. Major problem. You know, the other guys need to go. Now a major problem internally for me. I'm exhausted. Guys, I'm exhausted. I don't really want to wait around for 3 hours in bumfuck nowhere after my shift finishes so I can go to this work breakup thing. I would love to get on a bus home and hang out with my partner and then probably go hang out with my friends. But it's like it's something I need to do. Hey, I've spent too much time talking about this topic. We're switching it up. I've decided, and we're going to change. Like, I really want to. Well, okay, we're not actually gonna switch up yet. We're just gonna switch off the work breakup thing and go to the other thing. I really would like to see my partner, and I would probably get really bad FOMO for not being there and missing out on whatever happens and the laughs shared, etc., etc. I also just have an innate want to be there. Those are my friends, and I really want to see them. But it's gonna take me so long to get home as well if I go to this work thing, man. Because let's say I go to it, let's say I do overtime at work, doing overtime. I finish later, like 6:30. I don't know. Then I have an hour to travel to the location from work. Sweet. And then, you know, the thing starts. We drink, whatever fucking happens. I don't know. I've not been, you know, I don't know. But we get litty as fuck and have a good time, bonding, etc. Outside of work, outside of a work environment. Because I don't know any of these guys outside of a work environment. And I assume like at least minimum 2 hours or an hour. I leave at 8:30. I'm not gonna get home until like, let's see. I'm going to look it up right now. Sorry, I'm inputting it into Google. Well, okay, I have to go from this station to this station first. It seems like... oh man, why am I using the fucking shitty internet version? I should just use the app. The app to see everything. That hurts my feelings. Phone. Stop doing such things. Alright. I'm not even gonna go home. Like, I'm not even gonna input my actual house because that adds time. They add walking into the times. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, not departing now. Departing tomorrow at about 7:30. God, 2 hours. Okay, so 2 hours. An hour 50. So an hour 50. It's a train and then a bus, so it's not as bad as I thought. But it's an hour 50. So finish at 8 or finish at 9. I get into my hometown at around 11. 11 or 10 to 11. I walk home. I somehow bum a ride to get to this place. I'm not going to be there. People are already going to be fucking done. The night's already over. Or at that time. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a massive rager and go early into the morning, but I'm tired, dude. I don't know if I can even do that. But I have to do it. That's the thing. That's the thing that I think that I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting that I have to do it, right? I think this is what I always forget when I'm tired. So I just gotta do it, bro. Like, who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? Just gotta do it. There's just things I gotta do, and I do have to go to this thing. I have to go to this thing. It is what I have to do. But I can't, man. I actually can't. I'm gonna stop talking about that though. Third stressor. I don't know. Okay, I can feel it in my body that is weighing on me so heavily tomorrow. And just everything relating to that. I get really anxious a lot. And even if people like me, I just sometimes feel, well, maybe not feel, I don't know. I just always feel like I'm being a burden. And I always feel like I'm taking up people's time and precious hours. And I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I'm hurting people. And I don't like it. Even though I know I'm not, right? It's a weird thing. I just feel like I have made people upset. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm trying to really analyze that thought quite deeply, you know. Fuck around, sit with the pain and examine its intricacies and learn to bear it long enough to discover its true message before leaving it behind as a wiser and more confident version of myself. Why do I feel insecure about burdening people? That weird internal anxiety about burdening people. I don't know. Perhaps it's just a weird butterfly feeling, like excitement or nerves. And that's okay as well. I mean, that's fine. We're allowed to feel things. You gotta feel your feelings, fellas. That's something I say a lot. And I mean, okay, major stressor right now. Okay, this segment, this next, however long I fucking talk about it, is going to be politics based. I don't like talking about politics personally because I feel like it is such a freaked situation nowadays with the flow of information, the flow of disinformation, and the, you know, that it's like there's real shit going on. What's reported on the real shit, people's perspectives on what's reported on the real shit being, you know, anywhere, millions of different perspectives. And then, like, at the very end of it, the humans speaking, the Chinese whispers. And it's fucked, man. It's not. The news is a business, and it's no longer. It's profit driven and not getting the truth out there driven anymore. I don't know the way to say that. It's not honesty driven. I don't know. It's no longer about getting the information out there. And I think it's because certain people, certain specific motherfuckers don't want that information getting out there because it ruins their agenda. And at the end of the day, that's what it all comes back to: power and money, money and power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, what am I stressed about in the political environment right now? Well, if you have been living under a rock, if you haven't been living under a rock, you would know that some pretty serious shit's going down in the Middle East between Israel and Iran. And if you have any natural discernment and aren't just someone who doesn't even trust their own eyes. I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Like whatever political standpoint you have, war is not the solution. And this war and its ramifications will kill a lot of people. And depending on the severity of how fucked it gets later on, I don't want to go and fight people, guys. You know, I really don't want to go and fight people on the other side of the planet who, you know, this exact same as me. They're a living, breathing human who go about their day. They go to their job. They go fucking say hello to their families before leaving the house. They eat breakfast. They fucking, you know, get to work. They go to work. They go through the exact same thing I do, except in their own genre, their own culture. And I don't want to have to go. I don't want me to go or anyone else to go and just start killing each other for no damn reason, for money, power, land development, fucking whatever. I don't care what it is. Humans dying is not the solution, and it is a massive problem. And I'm a bit stressing about that a little bit. I cannot lie. Now, I live in Australia, and realistically, it's highly unlikely that I would get drafted. It is highly unlikely that in a war scenario, Australia would be, or NATO, the US, you know, the Western nations, would ever end up needing to draft people. In fact, I think that there is going to be so much public resistance to a war in every individual nation from NATO and even non-Western nations on the other side, that we, you know, it's very, I don't think a World War III scenario would happen anyway. Oh man, it's just so fucked. It's just a bit fucky. It's a fucky situation. It's a fucky wucky that I don't want anyone to have to really die for. People are already dying. You know, cities are being bombed. And hopefully, peace comes soon. I think a pretty nice offer was made for a completely denuclearized Middle East. But I guess we'll have to see what happens in the story of that, and just see where it goes, see what happens, see what it comes to, etc., etc., and go from there. But for right now, as civilians who cannot do anything, I don't think that it's worth necessarily stressing about. Um, if you're affected, if you're immediately affected by it, though, because a lot of people live in those countries, especially from other countries. I'm sorry that you're experiencing what you're experiencing, and I hope that you can get out of there safe and sound. But yeah, that's another stressor. I won't get too deep into it and my views, but I think we can all, agree that people dying is bad. Uh, and we should be talking about not harming anyone or anything. We shouldn't be escalating things. Um, and we just shouldn't get involved. If you would like to see me actually make a video, if you're interested in what I actually have to say about this situation, and I mean, just let me know. Just let me know. I've got a lot of thoughts. I got a lot of thoughts. And there's just some things that I just don't necessarily want to say or throw out there. Speculatory things. I only really want to speak in fact, with sources to back me up. Multiple sources. Everybody always multiple sources. Multiple sources, guys. Please. There's too many things out there. I mean, Instagram posts will come up and you'll be like, man, this is 100% real. But, if it's information you actually care about, please research it and cross-reference it with different. I mean, there's two political sides. There's a lot more political standpoints than that, obviously. But, it's all grouped up into the two parties, and two sides. And news places cater to one side or the other, depending on where they get their funding from. Obviously, they're independent journalists, and they're awesome. But just take your information with a grain of salt and cross-reference and research things that you think are important to you. And if you're going to get into an argument with someone, you don't want to look like an idiot who is, arguing fiction. It's embarrassing. And it doesn't help anyone, doesn't help you. In fact, you probably learn things if you research them. It might lead you somewhere else, especially if you're interested in it. But yeah, I feel really on edge right now. Not just from that, but just from everything. And I feel a lot better now that I've sat here and just taken time to wind down. I mean, I basically just got home. I took off my work things and I started recording this video. I was very amped up at the start, and now the actual exhaustion from my day has worn off. Because I was pretty pumped up. I mean, I got to walk home. I was like speed walking. I got really bad, like, foot, ankle, bottom of my shin pain. I get it, not chronically. What's the definition for chronically? Continuing for a long time or constantly reoccurring. I would say constantly recurring, but what is intermittent? I want to know what intermittent is. Yeah, no, I would say it's intermittent, not happening regularly or continuously. Well, okay, essentially, it might be shin splints. Shin splits? Shin splints? Shin splints? Yeah, also known as whatever that science word is a condition characterized by pain along the shin bone in the lower leg. It's a common overuse injury, especially among runners and other athletes, and is typically caused by repetitive stress on the shin bone and surrounding tissue. My feet do a lot. I put them through not nice things, especially when I walk the way I was walking, because obviously it's hurting, and I'm just walking through it, if that makes sense. Like speeding up even a little bit, just taking a deep breath and just going, I want to get home. I've had a long day. I just want to get home, man. Let me home, please. Just get me in the door. Yeah. I can't really remember where I was going with all this. Oh, yeah, me being amped up. So that's also another reason why I was a bit amped up earlier. And I had to do my big intro, right? What's some other stuff that we could talk about, fellas? Well, I am really the only thing that I'm properly stressed about, because I do not think we should stress over spilt milk. Anything larger than spilt milk, I would suggest amping up at. Okay, I'll tell you something that happened yesterday. I think it's just a lot of things are going on right now. There's so many things going on day to day, and it's sort of like becoming cloudy in the meatballs a little bit. And I feel like if I don't do anything, release it somewhere, especially like gym. Dude, I'd smash the meanest gym session right now. Matter of fact, everybody, no, I won't make you do it. That's fucked up. Well, I'll still do 20, but I was going to make you guys join me and do them with me. Okay, if you're a real one, you will do it with me anyway. Like last time you guys saw me stand up. Are you gonna be able to see me? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's not what we're doing. Like I can feel it in my shins. That hurts. That hurts to do. But that's not what we're doing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me, bro. Oh, you can. All right. Just a little bit, fellas. Just a little bit. Only 20. Just a little bit. But you just immediately feel better. Like that energy that's in me is out. Probably do more after the video, but go to the gym, guys. It's a really good way to release that energy. Do exercise. Get the anger out. Get whatever you're feeling out. Sadness, anger. I mean, too much happiness. Can even get that out with working out, because we can use our feelings to do things. Fuel for the fire that is us. And what else is happening? What else? Well, yeah, just this thing tomorrow. I mean, I don't know what to do. No, I should go and do the... Like, I should and need to go to the work thing. It's going to really upset the guy that I'm not going. Or don't go, especially just to go to something else. And it's going to probably upset, my friends if I don't go to that. My partner, my friends. I mean, they'll understand, obviously, but they'll want to see me like I want to see them. organizers will get mad at me. Some embarrassing shit happened yesterday, dude. Embarrassing shit. So they lost these keys. The workshop lost these keys. And I was the last person to have seen them. So I get asked, have you seen these keys? Where are they? Where were you last? Blah, 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 blah. All this information. 30 minutes later. Hey, man, do you have those keys? Where are the keys, man? Continue. It gets about an hour and a half later. And I get asked again, where are the keys? Have you seen them? Where was the last place you saw them? Check all your pockets. I got asked to check my pockets many times, and I did. I checked all my pockets. I checked them. I fucking checked them every fucking time. And when they didn't ask me, and I could just see them trying to find this shit, I checked my fucking pockets. And at the end, the guy goes, about an hour and a half, or hour and 45 maybe, of looking, potentially even 2 hours of multiple people looking for these keys. One person actively looking, but people in the back burner helping him out and having a little bit of search. And he goes to me, do you want to just go outside and try unlocking the car? I was like, I'd be super surprised if that worked. I checked my pockets so many times. I go outside. Remember, these cars, some of them have these little like, well, okay, that looks weird, but imagine it's a door handle. Like this is, that looks weird too. Okay. All right, I've got a Lego Caravan in front of me, so I'm going to use that. See the door handle there? You know how you would reach over and pull a door handle? On the inside, there is a little sensor there. And if you have the key on you and you touch that, the door will unlock. It's on a lot of modern cars. And the same way on the other side of the door handle on the front face, there's a little fucking button there that you can press and it will lock the car. So I go up. And I'm like, this isn't going to work. And I touch the back of the handle. The fucking car unlocks. I check every pocket. I check my shoulder pocket, my breast pocket. For the third time. It's like, no, it's not. My gut just drops, cunt. Stomach drops. I have these little pills, because I got the chest infection, I got antibiotics, I just keep them in my breast pocket. They were over the key. So when I was touching my pocket, like, it's not there. I'll put my finger at the top, I'd touch the pills. Covering the fucking key. And, yeah, you really get the shit kicked out of you with words. We'll put it that way. From everybody. All around. But I still had to keep working. I can't stop working. I mean, yeah, I made a mistake, dude. I made a mistake. My bad. It is my bad. And I'm sorry for wasting all the time. But, I was sitting there, I was smiling, actually. Because people are making jokes to me. They're making jokes at me. I'm the fucking joke. I'm smiling. I'm laughing. My boss comes up behind me and he hits me on the back. He hits me quite hard. I will add. He hits me on the back and he says, "Don't put keys in your pocket." And of course I fucking smile because one, that's an ironic statement considering the job I get given where I have to go move multiple cars and I need multiple keys. Considering the job I do, the way he said it was also kind of like it was a joke. Like, don't put keys in your pocket. Kind of a joke. And then I start smiling. I'm fucking embarrassed, dude. I've been humiliated for the last like hour. So I smile. And he starts yelling at me. It's not funny. Because a lot of time was wasted. Like, dude, it was a mistake, man. Like I understand that, but you don't gotta do what you just did. Anyway, we won't go too much into detail. We won't get too in depth. We're just gonna say that, and that wasn't cool, man. That whole event wasn't cool because I know, I got it today. I got the fucking jokes today. I know my ass fucking getting joked about for ages. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit overwhelmed. I feel like the scene in the Cloud Over Chance of Meatballs where whatever they fucking call the food fucking trash dumping place where all the excess food goes, the final cherry on top makes it all fall down. I don't know when that cherry will be, you know. And I don't know. I mean, I feel alright now. You feel alright during the day. But I don't know, man. I didn't feel too great on the train home and the walk home. I was pretty angry. Not angry, but like just overwhelmed, I suppose, and tired. And I don't really like feeling like overwhelmed because I feel like I find myself saying things that I don't necessarily mean sometimes, or just getting like overstimulated a little bit and like needing to back off from stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. We're already at 30. Well, we're at 37 minutes. In my head, I was like, should I go? Should I try and go for a whole hour? I don't think so. Probably could, but I'm not. I'm not saying anything worth fucking substance. There's nothing on screen either. It's just my dumbass fucking face in his fucking Subaru racing jacket. Like, probably shouldn't. I feel like I'm out of things to talk about anyway. Um. Yeah, I don't know. Think I'm done, fellas. I think I'm done. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in and listening, especially up until this point. I hope you've enjoyed sitting here and listening to me bitch about stuff. I certainly enjoyed doing it. And yeah. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm really starting to crash. I'm just gonna play video games, I think, and go to bed. And then wake up and do it all again. Except this time I have to wake up even earlier because I have to catch a 6:30 bus. So wake up at 6 o'clock, leave at 6:20, catch bus. Fuck. That sucks. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go fucking prepare myself. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.